Hello, welcome to part 4, no, not part 4, part 3 of a day in my life. So like I mentioned earlier, I don't have a typical day, so every day is different. So today is different, and I'm just going with what's going on with I'm doing today. So I have a free day today, and I wanted to do some paperwork, so I've been doing those. So if you've been watching, if you watch part 1 and 2, you would be able to follow my morning so far. It's past 4 p.m. so I said to take a break and come and take my medicine and then get something to eat. So like I mentioned, I'm gonna show that is the medication I showed you this morning. So I just need to take the medicine for the dizziness and nausea that I was having. I'm supposed to have it for a week, and then after 1 week just take it when I feel nauseous. So the medication is that one. So I just need to take one of these, and then I need to take the B12. So vitamin B12. So yeah, one out, put that, and then close it. Put that away, and then the next medication is that one, which to remember where I opened it from, and I just need one tablet for the afternoon if I can get it out. So anyway, so second tablet out, put it right back. So this is a bit of a challenge using one hand to do all of this, so bear with me. So that's that. I don't have little kids in the house, so it's fine, you know, if I leave the drops in a see-through bag, and there's no little kid coming to my house anytime soon, so it's safe. So now I need water to take my med. So I have a cup of water which I put in the fridge. So now I'm gonna take my med. So medication down. Now let's move on. So if you watched my video in on cooking with OGN on my YouTube channel, Cooking with OGN, so you would find that I was doing some videos on food, fast food, and how a lot of the ready-made food in the shops now are replacing or making it possible for people to buy very good food, tasty food at affordable prices. So today we're going to be looking at this. I'm going to turn this around. So that's the food we're looking at today. It's chicken tikka masala with pilau rice. It's got chicken breast pieces in tikka marinade with a spiced creamy tomato sauce, served with pilau rice. So it looks exactly like that. Both the sauce and the rice look exactly like this. So one of the things that I was talking about, a lot of the food, you know, the ready-made food, they don't look anything like what's on the box, and usually you buy them based on the image on the box, and then only to try to eat it, it doesn't look like it. And you know what, we always eat first with our eyes. So if you get put off, then chances are there's a, you know, that you're not going to enjoy it very much. So I've tried this before and it was really good, so I had to get it again. Now, where did I get it from? So I got it from Morrison's. and it was actually £1.89. The week before, they were doing this offer of buy 4 for £6, which would have come out to about £1.50 each. But this week they've switched back to the actual price, which is still not very bad because it's just £1.89, which is approximately £1.90. And even if they sold it for £2, it was worth it because it's very, very tasty. And it's 400 grams, so it's about 400 grams. So let's open it. So I'm going to have the one, and then my son is going to have one. So I have garlic bread. It's Savors garlic bread. Is about Morrison's. This garlic bread is 35p for just this one. So which means you can have that with the garlic bread on the side, and that covers a meal for you. So basically, with this being approximately 190 and this being 35p, which is approximately 40p, you just basically getting a meal for £2.20. Where would you get a meal in a restaurant for £2.20? So that's what I was talking about all the ready-made food in the shop, making it possible for you to get takeaway, meaning food that you didn't cook, and just warming it up or in your house, and within minutes it's ready for you to eat, and you didn't spend the whole world. The last time I ordered curry, which was about 2-3 weeks ago, I just wanted to eat curry and I didn't feel like cooking it, so I ordered it. I got about 3 takeaway containers of curry. It smelled very good. It was very watery. The quality wasn't that great. The taste was okay, wasn't that great, which is quite interesting because this particular tikka sauce would actually give the food that I ordered a run for its money. It is very, very good. I didn't even have to put salt in it. I just had to just eat it like that. If you watch the other video that I made, I put a little bit of salt just to give it some flavor. This one I didn't put any salt. It tastes very, very good. So how do we head? So the instructions on the side, it says you can cook it on the microwave or oven, and I prefer to use the microwave instead of the oven because within 9 minutes it will be done. So basically cook it for 6 minutes and then cook it for 2.5 minutes or 3 minutes. So let's take it out and see what it looks like. That's the food. You see what I told you? It looks exactly like the image in the picture. Look at that. This way, and the meat is very tasty and chunky too. Not too chunky, but still chunky enough. And this is 400 grams. When I put it on a plate, it actually is. It look on the inverse. It looks like it's a small meal, but it's actually not. When you plate it, you get a quantity that is, good enough for just one meal. So I'm just gonna have this, and it's good. I'm fine with it. So now to prepare this, we have to pierce this. So I'm going to need excuse me, I'm going to need that, or maybe this little knife. So I'm going to use that and just pierce through it. And the only reason you're doing that is you're trying to make sure that while you're cooking this, that the steam has a way of escaping. So let's put it on a plate and take it to the microwave. Now I need light on. So I've put the light on. I need to open this, but I have to be very careful when I'm opening this. So stick it in there. So it's in there. Cover it up. You don't need to, but I like to cover it up. And then 6 minutes. Sorry, I have to cover it first. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 minutes. And then while that is, going on, I'm going to take this and put it in my air fryer. So I need a scissors since I cannot open it with one hand. So get scissors. Before I do that, try to put this in here, it won't fit, so I need to break it. So I prefer to break it while it's still in the bag. So and the only way I do that is just by twisting it. Twist that, and it breaks. So you can see there that it's broken. 22. So the next thing that I do is, I hope that you can hear me, because my voice sounds so low, and that's because I'm a bit under the weather. So I'm gonna try and speak up so you can hear me. Now the air fryer, I've got the silicone container in it. If you look at another of my videos, it will show you what a review of this silicone container. So just get the garlic bread. So that's the garlic bread, and then get the second one. So I'm gonna push through, and that's it. So I usually would get the ones that are not frozen, because those ones has got lots of water crystal. And so what I will do is I will put my knife through it just to loosen it out a bit, because I want it to cook properly. So just put the knife in and open it up a bit. Knife in, open it, knife in, open it. And then if you look at the middle of this, let me see if I can open it a little bit more, you'll see my garlic butter in the middle. So open the next one, and it does this is from Morrison, and it's a savers option, and it has a generous amount of garlic butter in it. So put that through and opening. So that's that. So I'm just going to place it properly in. Okay, so that's it. Then put it in my air fryer. So the air fryer I'm using is called Olive Kit. I think that's what it's called, Olive Kit or Live Kit, whichever one. So put that in, on, and it's on. And then put it on, get the temperature to 200, and I want it to cook for 10 minutes. I can cook it for less than that, so let's just start with 5 minutes and see what it looks like after 5 minutes. So basically that's it. So the next thing to do is to get the next meal out. So open the second packet and get the food ready. So this food, the one in the microwave, will soon be done. So I need to have the second one ready. So that's the second one. And then pierce through it. Can you look at that? Look at the sauce. No, it's not so clear because I took it out of the oven, but look at that. And the whole of this is just sauce. Look at that. All of that is sauce. So if you wanted to boil a little bit more rice, you can add to it. Okay. So here's through it. Now can you see? So that's where I've made some piercing there, 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 there. You can see some there too. So those are the piercings. And then I'm gonna put it on a plate, because it's very important when you put it in the microwave that you put it on a plate, because once it's microwaving, this gets quite soft. So you need something sturdy to carry it. When it cools down, it firms up again. Second reason is this is extremely hot. You don't want to touch it. Even your plate is going to get hot at some point, but it's easier to carry the plate than to carry that. So that's that done, and we're going to come back and I'll show you, let's see, the rice. Okay, it's on 48 seconds. Then the garlic bread is on 3 minutes. So I'm gonna go set the table. The aroma in my kitchen is amazing, just from the garlic bread and then the rice. So this is ready. Not completely done, but the 6 minutes is up. So can you see? This is quite hot, so I'm going to put it over there, drain the water. Then I'm gonna get the plate. I have to be very careful because this plate is hot. So take that over, get the next one and put it in. Now if you remember, I said 6 minutes. So I'm going to get this cover, put it right back. I need to place this in the middle so that I can cover it properly. Close the microwave and again 6 minutes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So then that's the food so far. So you can just take off the seal. So just pull the seal up and be very careful because your steam is escaping and it can scald you, so be very, very careful. Now I don't need to open that sauce, I just need that one. So what I'm going to do is open the tab, get a spoon, so just a spoon of water, and just put it on top of the rice. Then get another spoon of water. This is a teaspoon, and just put the water in there. And then I just need to break it up. And then I've got the rice broken up. Completely done. So now cover it again and get it ready for the next 3 minutes of cooking. So I'm just gonna put this to the side and then let's look at the garlic bread, what's going on with it. So that's the garlic bread. Cooked it for 5 minutes and it is ready. But what I'm going to do is wait a little bit and then I'll cook it for another 2 minutes because it might get cold. Right now it is warm, it is nicely cooked. 5 minutes is fine, but if by the time I finish doing the food, preparing the food and it's gone cool, I'll just warm it up a little bit. So that's that one sitting there and keeping the heat. That one is waiting to be put in for the next 3 minutes, and then I will show you the food once I start dishing it out. Okay, so this is done. The 6 minutes is up, so gently take this out because it's full of water. Get the plates out. I have to move quite fast because this is very hot. So now I'm gonna put this for the last 3 minutes of the cooking. Pour out the water because I don't want it draining inside my microwave. Cover it. And then 1, 2, 3, sorry, 3 minutes. So let's go back to this one. This has been cooking for 6 minutes. Again, like I mentioned, opened the side slowly, and I'm doing it with one hand, so that tells you how easy it is to do this. Just peel gradually out, and then 1 spoon of the water, put it on the top, then another 1 spoon of water. No, this is a teaspoon of water. Just put the second one and then break up the rice. Now bear in mind that when I bought it, it was on the fridge section of the superstore, and then when I came home I just put it in the freezer. So that's this one done, and just cover it again, and it's ready to be cooked for the last 3 minutes of the cooking time, and then plate it. So Just going to rinse this out and put it to the side. I had water in it, so let's put it to the side. Okay, so the food is at 1 minute 24 seconds. Now this is, can you see how fast this is? This when you go and order your food. So you place the order, they have to prepare the food, then it takes them a long time for them to deliver the food to you. Well, if you already have this in your fridge, by the time you picked up the phone and called them, your food is ready to cook. Even way before they come to deliver it, your food, you're already sitting in front of your telly or on the dining table and eating your meal, and I assure you it tastes really, really good. So it's on 48 seconds, and I would come back and show you when it comes out, when I need to put the second one in. So you can hear the noise. It's done. The last 3 minutes of it is all done. This is getting hotter and hotter. Can you see the steam? So it's getting hotter and hotter. I need something to grab this now. Now just look at the top of that. It looks so much different from that one, because this is now completely cooked. So now you get the next one and then put it in the microwave again for 3 minutes. I need to get this spoon out. I forgot it in there. So be very careful so that you don't put a spoon in there and start cooking or microwaving the spoon. So 1, 2, 3, that's the last one. Now this is 2 people's food that I've managed to cook in all the time together. So that's 9 plus 9, 18. And the garlic bread is already done, because I already put the garlic bread when this was cooking. So basically 18 minutes. That's all the water in this. So I need to get one of these kitchen rolls to wipe this down, because I'm gonna plate the food on that. So I need what? 2 hands. I need 2 hands to plate this food. I can't use 1 hand to plate it, so bear with me. I'm just going to plate the food and then I'll show you what it looks like. In the meantime, that one is still cooking and is about 1 minute 56 seconds. So I'll show you. Okay, so I'm gonna plate the food. I got my son to help me, so I'm going to get this out. It was sealed, if you notice, it was sealed. So the first thing I'm going to look at that gorgeous rice. So again, break up the rice a little bit, and then I'm gonna start plating it. This is very hot, so be very careful when you're doing this. So this is how I like my rice, not clumped up, tossed. And the smell, the aroma is amazing. So if you order this food and you cook it, just leave me a comment below. Tell me what you thought of the aroma. What did you think of the actual food itself? How did it taste to you? What do you think about the price? Was it a good price point for something this tasty? Okay, so now I'm going to peel the rest of this out and then fold it, because I need to control anything dripping, because there's a little drip already over there. So now pour the sauce. Look at the sauce, and then look at the size of the meat on in each one. So that's another meat. That's another meat. That's another meat. So let's pour the sauce here. There's another meat at this end. Can you see how much sauce is in this? That's a lot of sauce. So if you don't need to pour everything, but you know, I'm gonna pour everything in this one, because when you're eating this, you really want to saturate your food, your rice, with the sauce and get the full flavor of the food. So now the next thing that I'm going to do is put the garlic bread. So we're going to get the garlic bread from this. So put one garlic bread there and put one garlic bread there, and that is the food plated. Okay, so the next one is ready. I'm gonna go take it out now. I need my glove. So that's the first meal ready, and then the second one. So first of all, get this out, you know, and then get the plate out. So carefully, because this is really, really hot. I'm gonna cover this. So now the second way to plate the food is basically take this out. See how easy it is to take it out? Just gently fold it, because I'm trying to control the movement of the sauce so that it's not all over the place and I don't stain myself. So that's that. And then just serve it like that. So this is quite hot, so I have to be careful. I'm gonna grab this with the kitchen roll. So two ways you can serve the food. You can serve it with the garlic bread, or you can serve it like that on its own, and it's still fine. So thank you for joining me for this episode of the ready-made food. Try it out and let me know what you think about it. So I'm going to go eat, and then after eating I'm going to continue with the work or my research. And if I'm still feeling so unwell, because right now I feel very, very weak, I just took those medicine. I'm getting a side effect from the medicine that's supposed to stop the nausea and the dizziness. Part of the side effect is that it makes you drowsy. So if I'm able to cope, then I can get some work done. If not, I'm just going to rest a little bit, and then I will see you later as I continue in a video about my day. Take care. Bye bye. Okay, so welcome to part 4 of a day in my life. Okay, so it's the end of the day, and I've done a few researches, and I had a little bit of nap because I was feeling really drowsy. So I'm gonna take my last medicine for the dizziness and my vitamin 2. Yeah, vitamin B2, sorry. So I'm just gonna have the vitamin B2 that the doctor said I should have, also for the to help with the dizziness. I don't know how it helps with the dizziness, but that's what he said. So I'm just gonna have those two, and you know, I've packed up my stuff. So it's got some pictures. I'm gonna turn this around so you can see. So I packed this up. I was doing most of the research on that and stacked up my things that I'm gonna put away, and just gonna tidy up and go to bed. So that is the end of today. Hopefully I should be able to edit and put the videos up tomorrow. I don't know, but I'll see. If I get time tomorrow, I'll do that. Also, another thing that I wanted to do is I wanted to make some mushroom soup. but I'm gonna make up the recipe. So I was just trying to get an idea of how I want to make it and what I want to use to make it. So I don't know when I'm gonna cook it, but hopefully soon, and then it would be posted on my cooking channel called Cook with OGN on YouTube. So until then, I hope you had a fantastic Valentine's Day. I had a lovely day today, a very restful day, so that was good. So I'm very glad that I took the day off, to rest. So I'm glad about that. And I got a little bit of work done. I had a little bit of rest, listened to my body, and actually rested. So until then, take care. Good night. Bye-bye.